Is there anything you would like me to go over today?
Transposition.
Transposition. Which one? Were you here when I went over it one time? It's okay if you weren't.
I think it's the first time, but
Which example would you like me to go over?
let's do 1020.
1020. All right. What page is that? 249. Okay, what's our original key? Say again? G minor. 2 flats? All right. We're in 6/8 time signatures, is true?
Yeah.
And they've asked us to transpose it how far? One whole step up to A minor. So Diego, one thing that I do to make my life easier is I write out my musical alphabet. Or the scale, however you want to think about it. I swear I did this one. It's okay, we'll do it again. And then my new scale is A minor, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
So make sure you write that on the final. Doesn't even faze me. How are you? Good. All right, so Diego, here's my little chart. Old key, new key. So you can use this as a reference if you want. So we went G, G, A, B flat, E, G, D, D. In the old key. In the new key, what's my key signature for A minor? Nada. So my old G is my new A. A. My A is my B. B, C, B, A. And I went up to D, and I'm going to go up to E. E. Now some of you are going to be able to do this by ear, and some of you are not. What do you think, Diego? How do you think you'll do it?
I think we're okay with this. That, yeah, I'm more of a visual kind of person instead of auditory. To a certain extent. So
Okay.
that actually would help a lot.
Okay.
As I'm putting it down.
You could also think, okay, old key G, new key A, but that's kind of hard to do in real time. You could also really hone into the finger numbers. If you wrote in your finger numbers, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 5, 5, and then new hand position, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 3, and you left your G minor 5-finger pattern, and really focus on those finger numbers. The part you really want to pay attention to is when you leave your 5-finger pattern. When we leave our 5-finger pattern, what are we given? Hopefully, if we have a decent music publisher. When we leave our 5-finger pattern and go to a new 5-finger pattern, what are we given? a finger number if we have a good publisher, a good editor. So you'll notice in 10-20, in measure 3, they gave us a finger number 3. Now I'm going to bash this example because on measure 2 they give us a 5, which is not helpful because it's already in that 5-finger pattern. So to me that courtesy 5 is more a hindrance than a help. So I might mark that out if it's going to mess me up when I go to transpose. Same thing with the 5 and the 3 in measure 5. They are not helpful. My hand is already there. But I desperately need the 4 to get back into my G minor 5-finger pattern. And I desperately need the 2 on the D and the 5 on B flat. So one of my teachers, if he bought an edition that had fingering in it, he would get white out and just white out all the fingering and then write in his own. Sometimes you have to do that because the courtesy numbers don't help. Does that give you some ideas?
Oh, yeah.
Other questions about transposition? For the midterm exam, I want you to transpose within a whole step either direction. So you can go half step or whole step in either direction. You choose. Yeah.
You only transpose to one other key?
You only transpose one other key.
Oh.
I don't have time to hear anymore. Gotta get y'all through.
So we're gonna play this.
Yeah.
We have to write it out,
No. I don't want you to write it out.
playing the original key
Mm-hmm.
and then the transpose key.
Mm-hmm. Because when you transfer to wherever you transfer to, they're going to test you on the fly. They're going to say, sit down and play this. Okay, transpose it.
Transpose.
And they're not going to let you write it out. That's the skill that they want you to have before you get there. Or instead of taking the classes at their institution. If you can't do it, then they'll say, you need to go back and take piano 2 or piano 1. Yeah. Good. Other questions?